Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play SuikoGaiden! This is Volume...
No! Volume 1, Swordsman of Harmonia!
Ryu.
And Karana Shizuka.
And Riskin is 69.
Continuing where we last left off. In any case, Teresa is incredibly popular among the townfolk. And where the fuck's my mouth? Okay, good. Just checking. It's obvious that she's no ordinary young woman. I sat at the bar, waiting for my order of lemon tea. That was oddly specific. If the crowd had calmed down somewhat later on, I'll try and get a chance to talk to Teresa. Slowly, I closed my eyes.
I wonder if that's like a translation error and it's actually just biscotti. Because that's essentially what biscotti is. It's like
Lemon
water with lemon.
Maybe.
But hot water with lemon could be lemon tea.
Well, what should I do now? My orders are to find the true rune, but I haven't gotten even a scrap of information regarding it. Soon I'll be past the deadline of the investigation. I've sent a bunch of other information, so I do have an excuse, technically. I think I may not really like all this Special Forces work after all. I can't go back to Crystal Valley, of course. The only thing I can do is hide myself in the Southern Frontier Defense Force. It's been 3 years since I entered the Special Forces. I've traveled to many places, and in the beginning, I thought I may not be so bad if I died. But I've realized that I don't feel that way anymore. I like living. If I can, I would like to return to Crystal Valley. I want to go back and see them. Question mark.
We don't know who them are.
Not question mark, really.
Do you mind if I sit here?
Oh my god, please be a woman.
Oh, it's not.
That
So
matched
sad.
perfectly.
So sad. So sad.
I opened my eyes, startled. I knew that that voice. Right in front of my eyes, sitting there was Charlemagne. No, it's not.
Zaj.
You don't have to look so surprised.
That's me.
Oh, you shut up.
You don't need to look so surprised. It's been a while, Nash. Latja.
Lekja.
Zaj? Is it really you?
Flashback.
Yes, Yugi boy. Oh, is that the hair color?
Is it the hair color?
Is it the hair color? My hair and eyes, even my name. You all only knew the fake me, but feel free to use my old name.
Read then talk, Risk.
I don't know what I'm saying. What's wrong, question mark? I thought you heard from those two generals. Is this really so unexpected?
Why? You're...
supposed to be dead.
This man sitting here with a bold smile. Zaj, why are you here? I thought I killed you. Oh, that's great.
Oh.
Oh, fuck, yeah, he murdered me.
Flashback. Sorry, I was supposed to say flashback.
That poison Schwarz is coding in. Zodiac Tower? If I hadn't gotten the antidote in time.
That was all gibberish.
Anyway, the guild has a long history of assassinations, and has accumulated a vast amount of knowledge towards that end. The results are a bit showy, so I'm not sure I like them.
So you're saying that wound you received wasn't fatal?
Right. Back there, your loud way of doing things naturally created a bit of an uproar. It was naive and childish of you. Though the wound you gave me may have healed, I still remember my resentment towards you. The disgrace of defeat is not so easily forgotten.
Did he kill Yuri? Oh my god.
So you want a rematch?
That would be careless.
Good. Be careless.
Oh,
I've gotta go!
Oh, right then. Suddenly Zaj is gripping a miniature gun in the palm of his
he's
hand.
like, I don't want a rematch, I'm just gonna kill you.
I may not quite be a knight class gunner, but I doubt you can get away from the gunpoint of square class
Squire.
Squire. Whatever.
It's okay.
Squire class gunner, all the same.
Won't know till I try.
Bitch, please.
Grocer Fluss is trembling. There's no choice. If my opponent's a gunner, I need to depend on this thing again.
Do you really think that will work?
What, can you read minds now? That's kind of creepy, dude. I was like rubbing my body this
Zaj indicated my swords with a nod of his chin. Damn. He's folding his hands! He didn't have the gun in his hands right now! Are my nerves rusty too? That wasn't exactly the best time for memories to come flooding back. Zaj almost certainly had his gunner henchmen spread throughout the place, but posing as patrons. If I tried to do anything with my sword, this place would become a hornet's nest in an instant. Even if I managed to dodge them for a while, innocent people, including Yuri, would surely be injured.
Oh no, don't do that.
You understand, Nash?
You certainly planned things out, but why have you gone so far? Don't you think this is a bit much?
Look at my hairdo, that's a bit much. It would be simple to take your life. If it were up to me, I would take you in and entrust you to the guild's torture expert. Under the circumstances, you can't be forgiven.
What do you mean?
During your absence, an awful lot has transpired in Crystal Valley.
So then, the Highland General's advance was your doing.
I simply gave a bit of advice. The results were a little different than what I had expected. In any case, the fact that we can't act directly is somewhat irritating, but at least you will die. You'll disappear, missing in action, and no one will be any the wiser. Farewell, Nash.
Oh boy, this is getting complicated. Wait!
Yes?
Why did you go out of your way just to say all that?
It should be obvious. It's because I wanted you to know I can kill you at any time. Even I have my pride. And my hair.
With that said, Zaj quietly left the inn. Zaj. His gunner henchmen also warily stood up, one by one, eyes watchful, disappeared out the door. Afterwards, I was left on my own. Now alone, I wondered whether the encounter had been real. For a while, I was stunned. Zaj was still alive. Not only that, he was looking to kill me. That much was clear. Escaping from the siege would be no small feat. But what to do now?
Now go back to that guy.
Yeah, for real. Fuck Zaj.
He has a stupid name and a stupid haircut.
Ironically, I believe that Zaj joins your party as a different character in Suikoden 2. Hey, what's that guy?
That's the guy.
That's the guy. Shut up.
What's the guy?
Ah! Yes. That's right, but...
It appears I'm being pursued yet again.
Of course.
I'm sick and tired of it all, but I'll just have to wait and see what happens. Several militia members come up to me. Are you Nash? The Nash who came here from Muse?
No.
Yeah, that's right.
Not me.
You don't have to ask twice. I heard you the first time.
No.
Why are you talking to yourself?
Hey, it's really hip.
Jesus.
Hurry up, everyone.
Jesus. Are we
What's
about to
the
have
problem?
a ballroom blitz right now? Like,
You're coming with us to go see the Lady Teresa.
lady.
Teresa?
Come on, stand up. Shut
Teresa.
up. Fuck you.
Teresa.
He's from Brooklyn
Sit
now.
your ass down, woman.
Teresa!
The man grabbed my arm roughly in an attempt to make me stand.
Ooh,
Reversing the maneuver, I lightly twisted his arm upward.
and he liked that.
Ow.
Harder.
Ow!
Just there.
If we're going to see Teresa, I'd be more than happy to come along.
Are you sure it's
I
not
was
Teresa?
Shut your
How does he get his
goddamn
arm
mouth.
like that, guy?
I was planning to head over there myself. There's no need to do anything crazy. I got it.
Are you sure?
Please, just let go of my arm.
It looks like he's trying to itch some part on his back he can't reach.
Sure thing.
That's like when I wash my back in the shower.
What? Ew.
Yeah, I twist my arm like that so I can get my back.
Fucking weird.
No.
The man lost his balance
I need
and
to
fell
wash
to the
my
floor
fucking
with a loud
back.
crash. Well, shall we go? You'll take me to where Teresa is, correct?
I'll take my help.
Yeah.
His eyes got
Come with
big.
us.
James, you can't use your shin voice for the militia voice.
Everyone is shit.
You gotta give him like a super dorky voice
Okay,
or something.
fine.
Hey guys, what's up?
Like that.
I need you to go to wrestle.
Yeah.
The militia soldiers surrounded me as we left the inn to go see Teresa. Along the way, I inspected the militia's equipment. The armor they used was similar to that of Muse's troops, but here and there were signs of recent repair. They didn't have enough gear and looked like they didn't know the first thing about fighting. It seemed like they'd just fall apart if they had to fight that much.
Fight too much.
They held a hodgepodge
Fight
of
much,
mismatched weapons. Some had swords so long they might hit their comrades more than their enemies, and others had daggers not much bigger than knives. They probably hadn't done formal drill ever. No doubt about it, they were a bunch of novices. The elite hand-picked troops of Highland wouldn't have any trouble with them. Alright, here it is.
That
Sounds like Barney the
is
Dinosaur.
much better.
Hey kids,
That is so much better.
come
though.
give me a hug.
Alright, I got it. Hold your horses.
That was so much better
Oh
though.
my god. Then screaming into the mic, yeah.
Thank you.
No, but he had like a super serious voice. But this is just some lackey guy. We don't care about him.
Wait. We're doing this.
We had keys to the room I had been to before on the school's campus. It looked like the dean's office. I opened the door to find Teresa, a foreign swordsman, and Amelia inside. So pick your roles.
What is it? That man. He's the one who was dying earlier.
Thanks. Yes, Lady Teresa. We just arrested a man named Nash. The Highland troops are searching for him. Hey, get in here! Hey, I already told you that I understand. Don't grab me like that.
Fuck your arm up again.
This man is Nash.
What are you saying? Who gave you those orders?
This dick?
Well, we heard that one of Highland's terms was that we capture and hand over the vagabond named Nash.
Vagabond, not Vegabond.
I can't speak English. My fucking throat's too closed. Who had escaped from yous? I was gonna keep changing his voice until I could find something that's comfortable.
It's impossible to keep rumors from spreading. We haven't decided on Highland's terms yet.
But for negotiation purposes, if we were to hand this guy over, it would buy us a little more time.
If he's wanted by Highland, he won't be long for this world if we hand him over. I don't have the arrogance to negotiate with a person's life. All of you leave now.
But,
Stand down.
understood.
Which is the opposite of standing up.
Shut up.
That's true, actually.
As the militia reluctantly filed out, Teresa approached me. That was necessary
In a good way?
acceptance.
I most humbly apologize for the behavior of my troops. Are you in better health now?
Well, yes. In any case, I was thinking about coming to express my gratitude anyway. Thank you for saving me after I collapsed.
Okay, no thanks are necessary. It's only natural to save a wounded traveler.
Lady Teresa.
Yes, Amelia, I know. Please excuse me, Mr. Nash. We're in the middle of some planning.
For the war against Highland.
Yes, the armistice ends tomorrow morning, and it will probably turn into full-blown battle. It's probably best for you to leave this town as quickly as possible.
Sounds like a bad situation.
But the Highland army already has GreenHill surrounded. So even if you did run...
I hadn't thought over the situation a lot. Excuse me. I didn't know what Zaj was planning, but he won't be able to kill me directly. Not if he's shooting for the missing in action ruse. The Highland generals that had pursued me were probably Zaj doing as well. Highland already has GreenHill under siege. It's only a matter of time before GreenHill will be occupied by Highland. Someone like me, wanted by Highland, will be tracked down and executed. Well, if GreenHill falls into Highland's hands, it seems pretty likely that Zaj and his guild henchmen will take advantage of the confusion to kill me. After all this, it looks like my fate in GreenHills may be the same, like a candle's flame flickering before a strong wind. There are two paths here. I can lend my strength to GreenHill and hope that they can break Highland siege with my help, or try to break out of the siege and flee on my own to take both of the Highland troops and the gunners. So what to do?
Okay, so this is a very, very, very important choice here.
Either one of them costs luck, so...
If you say that you'll lend a hand, then you will continue this story. However, if you say try to escape somehow, it will actually lead you to a false ending.
Okay, so we don't want the false end.
We don't want the false ending right now. We still have some people to go through, so we're going to pick lend my strength. And yes, neither one of these options cost anything except for try to escape somehow. You actually will lose 2 popularity.
Wow.
So.
Anyway, we have a backup save for that anyway, so let's go with lend our strength.
Woohoo!
Game?
What? They're loading your choices and your options.
That's crazy. That's right, even putting the Highland army aside, Zaj's men will be keeping an eye out for me. Escape is pretty much impossible. Kazaja's goal to the bitter end is to make it look like I bungled my mission and got killed by Highland troops. If I ran away now, I expect him to take advantage of it. So I decided to say that to Teresa's now bewildered face. It seems my fate is bound up with GreenHill's, so I'll lend you my strength. For my sake and for GreenHill's, and for the sake of the plot.
Mr. Nash, I appreciate your offer, but please rest and recover your health. Leave the fighting to us. We will not let GreenHill fall.
If things proceed as they are, your head will be on display at the city gates by tomorrow morning. Then, the swordsman at Teresa's side, who had been silent through this all, suddenly approached me. It seems he didn't appreciate my words. I wonder why.
Shin, stop that. Mr. Nash is only trying.
My apologies.
Trying to... Ding!
Damn, kid!
Swing! Schwab!
Shin silently
I'm going to
slashes at me
provide
with his sword. I instantly block it with a dagger I quickly drew from my sleeve.
Yeah.
He doesn't let
The
any
better
surprise
ones.
show in his face, as he had
Swing
somehow
bang.
known that this would happen.
Wah! Wah!
Did anybody see his damn sword?
I simply wanted to
Yeah.
determine your skill. I apologize
It's like
for
a
my
freaking
rudeness.
spider.
Yeah.
So, did I pass your test?
Nigga, please.
Between the technique and the way that you move, it's clear that you have military experience. Here in GreenHill, there are nearly none with such experience. If you would lend us your strength, we would truly be grateful. You have nothing to do.
That's me. You have nothing to do with GreenHill. We don't want to drag you into this.
Stop there. You might say that, but since I can't run away and I'm real tired, I think it's fair to say that I have a stake in this. Even putting that aside, I'm still a wanted man in Highland.
I'm a wanted! That may be, but...
Well, how about thinking about it this way then? While Highland has GreenHill under siege, Nash can't escape. So until the siege is lifted, we'll borrow his strength. Yes, her voice has changed. I didn't like it before.
It's okay.
It's true that we have desperate need of anyone with experience. As long as Nash is okay with it.
Right. Now that it's decided, we better start mobilizing. We only have until tomorrow morning. We can't lose this fight, Miss Acting Mayor.
Yes.
You idiot.
She's thinking like, ooh, he's a dead man.
No, she's not.
Shut up, Jen.
Teresa's nice.
She's got blonde hair.
What? Shut your face.
That fucking means literally nothing.
She's secretly Nina.
The citizens had gathered in the plaza in front of the campus. Every single face had a look of anxiety that was impossible to hide.
Except Nina, because she
Clearly
sucks.
the reason was the breakdown of negotiations. Crying voices were among the crowd as it stirred. It was turning into a pretty tragic atmosphere. It's undeniable that this was a group anticipating an upcoming battle.
So then I broke out my clown school techniques, and I cheered him up. Yeah! Stop looking at me like that.
Suddenly, the entire crowd lifted their faces as one to look towards a single point.
Him in a clown suit.
Teresa had arrived in front of them. Gradually, Teresa made his way to the center and begun to speak in a clear voice.
Yeah, Teresa, yeah! Everyone, please listen to me. 2 weeks have passed since Highland's troops first laid siege to GreenHill. Our supply situation is not yet desperate, but Muse has been lost and South Window is already in Highland's hands. We have sent several messengers to the Knights of Matilda, but perhaps they were captured on the way. Either way, the Knights haven't moved. As you all know, I went to negotiate with the Highland army earlier. However, their terms for surrender require that GreenHill yield all its supplies to their army. And I find that too bitter a pill to swallow. Yeah, Teresa!
With that, Teresa stopped speaking. After briefly averting her eyes, she turned towards the temple once more with a determined look on her face.
I must ask you all a question. Would it be better to go down to the Highland camp and while starving, aid in the destruction of other city-state members? Or do we fight here? Yeah, fight! Woo!
A wave of tension spread through the citizens.
They're more like
People were murmuring.
That's a little hard.
Yeah, it was not.
The right to decide what should happen to GreenHill lies with everyone. Whether to fight or surrender, it is up to you.
Because I don't want to play.
I will, however, promise you this. Those who will pledge to protect GreenHill to the best of their ability, I will be your ally, and I will give my body and soul to support you. But not that way, sorry.
Nice hat on. I was honestly pretty surprised that Teresa, who had seen nothing more than a young noble, was able to give such an impressive speech. GreenHill's entire military strength is surpassed by a single Highland soldier, so the presence of Teresa could be the key to victory. It seems as if the town people had made up their minds without any argument at all.
Really? They were murmuring.
The swell of voices rose, calling for battle with the Highland army. Naturally, I'd asked Amelia to plant a few people to stir things in the right direction, but it looked like that wasn't necessary. Now that we had cleared the first hurdle on the path to victory I had planned and pointed out to Teresa, the first thing to do was to unite the hearts of the townspeople. Without unity, any chance of victory would be nothing but a dream. The citizens had begun to take on a look of determination. Teresa picked up on the change and began to speak once again.
If there's a consensus, GreenHill will not yield to Highland and will choose the path of battle. Is this all right? Yeah, woo, yeah, we
The
love
citizens
you,
responded to
woo!
Teresa's words in an approving cheer.
Yeah, exactly, just like I did.
Stop.
Yeah. Very well. Just as I made a promise to you, I also request a promise in return. Until this battle is over, I will have you all follow my orders as acting mayor of GreenHill. Men and women, young and old, must obey without question. All of GreenHill will face this restriction.
This is the second hurdle. A disorderly mob such as these people would have no chance against the Highland troops. The first thing to do is to establish a commander whose orders are universally obeyed. With the enthusiasm present in the crowd, Teresa's proposal was accepted with no complaints.
The cloud.
So far, so good. But the toughest hurdle will be the last.
Now take off all your clothes.
Very well. Fuck. That was not. No, I said not that. I will now give everyone my first order as acting mayor.
Once again, the citizens grew tense.
From this moment, I will give command of all the armed forces of the city of GreenHill to a qualified person I have selected.
This
Dude, we just arrested.
Yet again, the crowd began to stir. During the distraction, I made my way to stand next to Teresa.
Shin's kind of cool. What was that? That foreign dude? Oh shit, it's that foreign dude. I appoint this man, Nash to that position.
Hearing this pronouncement, the townspeople began to raise voices in question.
I don't know who that is. I don't trust that guy. I don't like that guy. Who is that? He's that stranger who's staying at the inn. He passed out behind school.
Why would she pick him?
That's kind of fucked up.
Can we fight under the command of a stranger?
I don't know. Plus, I heard that he didn't pay his bills.
This isn't very funny. There's no way I'm following him. I've got to...
Once the voices had quieted down sufficiently, I opened my mouth to speak. Oh goody, more talk.
Shove a dick in it.
My name is Nash Leckjet. Teresa has hired me for 7 million potch.
What?
My family is related to the Silverbirds.
Oh my god.
Famous for their strategic prowess.
Oh my god.
The dispute of the Queendom of Felena was quieted by my hands.
oh.
This fucking guy.
Oh no.
My assistance is worth 1,000,000 troops.
Oh my god. He's blowing shit out
Beside
of
me,
his fucking
Teresa's
ass.
eyes were like dinner plates.
What the fuck are you
Of course,
saying?
those were all outright lies.
Of course!
In the besieged city of GreenHill, however, no one could confirm or deny them.
Wait. I also want to interject that the Queendom of Felena is something that we will get to in Suikoden 5, which, as you all know from watching our previous Let's Plays, is my favorite game of all time.
Hashtag Suikoden 5 the best.
Exactly.
The militia, especially, seem to remain strongly doubtful. It looks like I'll need to put on a flashy performance.
I don't know any of those Suikoden, so...
You know this one now.
Favorite ones, none. Well, I just like making voices. Look at that
Did
face.
he just beat up that guy?
So there are any who still want to oppose my appointment here?
He just fucking beat up that guy. That guy's crying.
6 self-proclaimed men of valor had already stepped up in opposition. It's It's a little harsh, but calling them that would be a lie. While they were confident enough in their skill, they were still novices and no true opponents of mine. I unarmed and threw each of them to the ground.
Fantastic, but also a little bullyish.
Well then, it appears there aren't any more complaints. As I said that, I glanced at the faces of the troops.
He beat up that guy.
The first thing was to let them know the level of difference in our skill. Though it was grudging, I could see acceptance on the soldiers' faces. Teresa began to speak once more.
Tomorrow, Highland will begin their attack. There isn't much time left, and our disadvantage is obvious. From now on, please follow Mr. Nash's orders and begin the preparations. We must not let GreenHill's pride be trampled on so easily.
The citizens' faces, though grave, took on a determined expression. Somehow we managed to clear the third hurdle.
I can't believe these guys. They
The
suck.
townsfolk began preparations at my command. Without delay, I began giving orders to the townsfolk.
Yes, you there. Bring
Alright,
them
I expect work to begin at once. First will be my orders for the militia forces. I looked over at the militia. There were a mixed sense of respect for my strength among them. What will it be? Do we attack from here?
Oh,
Ignoring the voice, I began handling down orders.
ooh. For the militia part, we should all talk together. That way it sounds like we're a militia.
Immediately take off your armor and place it together with your weapons here.
What? You want me to take off my armor? That's a little sexual. And you want me to put my sword there too? I don't know about all this.
Though suspicious of this unexpected order, the troops assembled their weapon armors in a pile in front of me.
Yeah, see, they're suspicious.
Exactly as I said.
Good. Next up, if any of you have any experience in blacksmithing, please step forward.
Nobody knows. Oh, it's that guy. Hi, Jude.
Jude.
Sorry, forgot. Haha.
I'm Jude, and I teach sculpture classes here. For now, I can also do blacksmithing.
That's perfect. Good job.
By the way, we would have gained this This is the companion that we would have
Yeah.
gained had we said try to make our way through the crowd. Just so you guys know. So, okay, continue.
I see. So we'll start off with weapon and armor maintenance then? No, first off, our weapons. Melt down the weapons gathered here and forge the metal into a spear point.
What?
All of these into spear points.
Yes, all of them.
Understood. I'll begin right away.
Hey, now wait a second.
Okay.
This is a different guy, so I'm gonna do it. You're going to turn all these swords into spear points? Isn't that a waste?
You said your name is Dr.
It's a
Octopus,
bigger
right?
waste to put them in hands
That's what
of
you
a
said.
bunch of novices like you.
Ooh, Z-snap.
Once you're all holding spears, I'll teach you how to use them. Anyway, here's your next order. Take all of this armor to the top of the south wall.
The top of the south wall? What in the world are you planning?
What is that for?
With the Athens, we all found the thing.
Once that's finished, I want you soldiers to make dummies. Get the resources you need from the forest behind the school. Amelia, you're in charge. Make them like how I showed you before.
But you guys are all our dummies. Yes, I understand. Leave it to me.
I like
All
that
right,
voice.
everyone, follow me.
That's a nice voice for her.
Delays will not be forgiven. Come on, grab that armor and follow me.
Or you'll get detention. You're going to jail.
You're going to
The
jail!
soldiers left campus with Amelia and Lee. For some reason, Amelia seemed awfully happy.
That's the best movie ever.
Blank screen.
Loading.
Transition.
Loading options!
Next up, are there any rune masters among...
Oh my god, is it Jean?
Oh my god! Is it really? Big
It's
boobies! I'm Gene and...
No, I want to voice her.
Okay, go, yeah, please do.
I'm Jean, and I teach runes in the academy. May I be of use to you?
Yes, you may.
That's
Certainly.
definitely how Jean sounds.
Yeah, it is. One more person, a young man, waded through the masses to stand before me.
I want to put my spear point in that.
Oh god, no.
I'm Connor.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'm studying to be a phonologist. But I don't know what the fuck that is. At the moment, I'm studying runes. Oh,
sounds?
sound, dude.
Something to do with sound?
something to do with waving your hands back and forth like an idiot. I'm wearing
I
a stupid
appreciate
hat.
your help. Now then,
Well, we could assemble the pupils from my class to help out, I think. But how would we be helping, I wonder?
Yeah.
I will spill all
Can
of
you
these.
take all of the runes and sealed orbs in GreenHill and turn them into talismans? That way more people would be able to use them than if we were to just leave them as runes.
Tee, that's true. Is that the only favor you wanted to ask?
Fucking Gene. Yes! You're close.
What? Put more on.
They're a bit... Could you not stand...
That's great. Tee. Okay, we'll begin immediately. We don't have much time, right?
God, I like her.
Fucking... You would fucking like Gene.
Gene is in every game, Riz. Every game.
She could be in every one of my games.
Jean, Kanal, and the rest of the class left for the classrooms. They needed the appropriate workspace to work in.
They needed an
Whatever!
appropriate...
With them taken care of, I turned to face the remaining townspeople.
Words are hard.
Sorry, guys, I gotta go spend some time.
Those remaining drew water from the city wells and placed it strategically around town. Once that is finished, tear down all stone walls inside of the town and carry the stones to the east and west walls only. To be in charge of this, I'll appoint...
Wait.
Oh,
Wait. Before I do the horrible voice. Let me just ask. This well of water that they're drawing from, is this water going in buckets? Like, what do they mean around town? Is it just water on the ground? That's gonna evaporate. They've got until morning. What does that mean? I have questions
Can
and
you
I
speak
need
your mind?
answers. Okay. Me!
Whoa.
Me.
How long is this
I'll
episode?
take care of it. Draw water and gather stones on the top of the walls. I'll do it.
You sound like Andrea.
Shut up. That's insulting.
No, I'm just serious. Like,
That's
when she's
insulting.
excited, that's what she
I
sounds
hope
like.
she never sees this video. That is insulting.
Sure, I'm counting on you.
Sure.
Everyone, please hurry.
Yeah,
Do
get
not
out of here.
compare Andrea to Nina. Nina is terrible.
Okay. Once your work is finished, return here and I'll give you your next set of orders.
My orders.
I'm trying to make Nina sound as ditzy as possible.
Once I had finished, Teresa nodded in satisfaction. She stepped in front of the townspeople once more.
I am satisfied.
Everyone, let's fight for victory.
For honor. For Yu-Gi-Oh!
All right, everyone. First up, draw water, barrels, buckets, cups, pots. Use whatever works.
Finally, all the
Woohoo!
townspeople scattered to get rid of Nina and to perform their various
I hate
tasks.
when you're doing this now.
Now that our mayor work was done, I was a bit relieved. Teresa, now calm, turn to me.
I think it's worse that you're being so accurate.
Mr. Nash, thank you very much. We couldn't have done this nearly so well without your help.
She's saying you didn't help.
Ah, well, looks like my old man's training came in handy. Never thought I'd need to use it back then. That word is cut off for me, thanks.
Just move the
And I
bottle.
resented him for it.
My,
You fuckboy.
Mr. Nash, do you think
Can't get it on.
Do you think GreenHill can win?
Next time on Let's Play SuikoGaiden Volume 1, let's find out if GreenHill can win!
Woohoo!
This is EX Bandit Ryu.
And Kuranish Sumi.
And I like Gene.
What? Oh. Yeah.
Risking a 69. Looking at Gene.
Signing out.
Signing off.